Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Here are the changes that Royal Caribbean is doing with their Diamond Lounge. So stay tuned, but please during the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks folks, here you go. Hi everyone, I'm Phyllis Milam, full-time cruiser, mostly with Royal Caribbean. I am a Pinnacle with Royal Caribbean, so the changes I'm getting ready to talk about do affect me. The changes are going to affect any Diamond, Diamond Plus, or Pinnacle member with the Royal Caribbean's Crown and Anchor program. I'm just going to run by the point system real quick. In order to have a point, it's every night that you've cruised with Royal Caribbean. If you cruised in a regular room and you're solo, that's double points. If you're in a suite, junior suite or bigger, is double points. If you're a solo cruiser in a suite, it's triple points. In order to be Diamond, you have to have accrued 80 points. And it's lifetime. It doesn't go away once you hit it. It's not something you have to re-up every year. A Diamond Plus is 175 points, and to be Pinnacle is 700 points, which is a lot of points. But, and I think it's because of the double points they offered after COVID, there are a lot of Pinnacles out there. And one of the benefits to being Pinnacle is access to the Concierge Lounge, Coastal Kitchen, and the Suite Lounge. Well, what's happening is there are so many Pinnacles on some of the sailings that it's overcrowded, and the suite guests are getting very upset. They pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to have access to that area, and when the Pinnacles come on, if there's too many Pinnacles, then there's room for nobody. So what's been happening is Royal Caribbean has kind of made these makeshift areas for the Pinnacles, and to be honest, it hasn't been the greatest of areas, and people don't want to go. The Pinnacles don't want to go. So what they're doing is they've changed the name from the Diamond Lounge to the Crown Lounge. And on the sailings where there is an excessive number of Pinnacles, and the number is not in writing, I have a copy of the email and there is no number written down. It just says excessive number of Pinnacles. So what's going to happen is only the top point getters of Pinnacles will have access to the Concierge Lounge, Suite Lounge, and Coastal Kitchen. If you're lucky enough to be one of the top point getters and have access to the Pinnacle Benefits Suite Lounge, Coastal Kitchen, and the Sun Deck, you're going to get a golden ticket in your room, and it's going to say your access pass. Here's a picture of it. But I'm going to read it to you. Due to the high number of Suite and Pinnacle Club guests on this cruise, we've had to limit access to the Suite Lounge, Suite Sun Deck, and Coastal Kitchen. But don't worry, as one of our top Pinnacle Club members, you and the other guests in your stateroom will have full SeaPass card access all cruise long. Reservations are still required for Coastal Kitchen. Let me talk about that for just a minute. So this is kind of weird. As a Pinnacle with Royal Caribbean, you never were allowed to bring a guest with you, even if they were in your stateroom. Only Pinnacles could go in that area. So according to this note, if you are in a cabin with someone that is not a Pinnacle, you can now bring them. And if there are 4 of you in the cabin, now all 4 of you could go. I don't understand that, but I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of kickback to that one, but we'll see how that goes. The rest of the Pinnacles will then go to the Crown Lounge, and the Diamonds will not be allowed in the Diamond Lounge during happy hour. So that's only from 5 to 8. The Diamond members will have access to the Crown Lounge any other time. So that coffee is still available for you, the continental breakfast, the snacks during the day, just not during the happy hour from 5 to 8. When there's an excessive number of Pinnacles, you also will not have access to the Sun Deck if you're a Pinnacle. I have all this in writing, so I want to make sure not to make a mistake here. The Icon and Utopia sailings, only, no matter how many Pinnacles are on the ship, only the highest ranking Pinnacles will have access to the Suite Lounge, Coastal Kitchen, and the Sun Deck, the Suite Sun Deck. And I think that's it. So I think The only people that are going to be very disappointed in this are the diamonds. So that just gives you incentive to get to Diamond Plus so that you have access during the Crown Lounge at all times. Again, keep in mind, folks, that this is only when there's an excessive number of Pinnacles. I'll keep you posted on any other changes. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We sure would appreciate that. And until I have more information, bon voyage.